This is an interesting question. I was asked, would the theme of Sanford and Son and Moving On Up, Jefferson's theme songs, been hits without the TV shows? Would they still have been big? That's a great question. Because when you hear a theme song, you tie it to an event or to a show. And sometimes it makes the show even more legendary. Both of them were compelling. I mean, Quincy Jones, late great Quincy Jones, did Sanford and Son, and it was a compelling song because it sounded just like Red Fox. It had that red beans and rice kind of boom boom boom. You could so hear a big old pot, the pickup truck. It just had the country plucking and picking. That's what Beyonce missed out on Cowboy Carter. You gonna do it right. You got to get to the gut bucket. You got to put those. If you're gonna eat that kind of food, turnips, collards, you got to put the hawks in there. You got to make that thing. You got to hit that bucket. That pickup is everything. But it's a compelling groove. I like it. It's one of them songs that I do listen to regularly. And the funny thing, as much as I love Sanford and Son, uh, I like the song a whole lot. It's one of them songs I don't really have to even watch the show to just bop to because I like the long version because you get to hear more that more wow wow wow, wow 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 some wow wow wow, and it just stays in your head. So it's one of them songs I know it would have been a hit regardless, you know, because dare I say, till later on when he worked with Michael Jackson and the Brothers Johnson and George Benson, and Patty Austin, James Ingram. But dare I say, that's one of his most iconic pieces, especially if you're going from the last 50 years or especially I'd say last 20 plus years of his when he was putting out regulars. That was a intriguing piece of music that still holds up. So I'd say that. Now we get to moving on up with Janae Dubois, co-writer and the voice of it. We finally got a piece. I mean, moving on up. Yeah, it would have been a hit, but it would have been a different kind. It could have been a local hit, could have been around the way, could have been a cult. Moving on up is the kind of song that if you go to a Baptist church, a Presbyterian, Methodist, any church that's got some rhythm and got some hand claps and everybody know how to keep it on the one, you'd want that to be part of the repertoire because that is an uplifting piece right there. It's a gospel song that speaks about the rise, but you can feel the energy and the soul of it. Simplicity, but everything. So it's one of those songs that, yeah, it could have been a remake. It been sampled, or some corny turkey did a sample of it. I wasn't feeling it, but anyway, I liked it. But yeah, do I think of it when I think of I think of it with the Jeffersons. I think of both songs. I think of with the shows, but which song would I listen to just on the drop? Probably the Sanford theme more, but I do think moving on up, you should have it. Having said that, you could have it in your church every Sunday. It could be a starter to make you feel a certain way to move on up and lift your spirits. So I think it definitely has a quality to it. But this is a real good question because to get asked about two TV theme songs and would I listen to them as regular songs and would they bop to my ears and would I still be feeling them? Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they would still be I think they both could make it, but I think Sanford and Son, the theme is just more catchier. It's something about that song that you could just listen to it on radio and just groove to it and not think twice about it. But they both have messages and meanings that they could definitely be played. So they would have still been hits without the shows, I do believe. Please like, subscribe, we're gonna thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do, requests like this come true. And this is a great question. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke. I'm on one time. Peace.